Namaste and welcome to today's class. Today we are going to be learning about a Kundalini yoga breathing technique called the breath of fire. The breath of fire is one of the fundamental breathing techniques that are used in the practice of Kundalini yoga. To begin, let's start off with what Kundalini yoga is. Kundalini yoga is an ancient practice that has been used for hundreds of years. This was being practiced in secret until the year of 1969 when Yogi Bhajan brought Kundalini yoga into the more public eye. His theory on the importance of sharing Kundalini yoga with the world was because of the major changes that we are going through as a planet and a society as we cross from the Piscean to the Aquarian age. Yogi Bhajan thought that the practice of Kundalini yoga would be very beneficial for the healing of the planet and its inhabitants. Like many forms of yoga, Kundalini yoga is a combination of physical postures, breathing exercises, meditations, and mantras, as well as music. Like all forms of yoga, Kundalini yoga is a very spiritual and empowering practice. This practice works very intimately with the chakras or power energy centers in the body and the feminine serpent Kundalini energy. The Kundalini awakening is often described as a serpent traveling from the first base root chakra all the way through the navel, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakra. So the theory here is as this energy travels all the way up through the chakras, once it reaches that top crown chakra, the enlightening Kundalini energy is achieved or released. This could be also seen as enlightenment, nirvana, or samadhi. Even though the practice of Kundalini yoga works with the feminine energy, it is a perfect practice for men as well as women. This could help balance out the masculine and feminine energy that we hold within ourselves. So one could say it might even be more important for hypermasculine men to help balance out their energy. The breath of fire is a very stimulating and energetic breathing technique, stimulating our mind, our body, and our spirit. Starting out, the breath of fire can be a little challenging for some, but like anything, the more you practice, the easier it will become, the more automatic and rhythmic and healing this practice will be for you. In this breathing exercise, the mouth is closed and all breathing is done through the nostrils. As you exhale through the nostrils, you want to engage and tighten those core abdominal muscles. And as you inhale, you want to relax the core abdominal muscles. You might notice that naturally as we breathe, as we inhale, the belly kind of tucks in. And as we exhale, it puffs out a little more. So this is actually almost the opposite of what our body naturally does. To begin this breathing exercise, you're going to come into a comfortable seated position, just starting with some normal, light, natural breaths, gently closing the eyes, coming into a more meditative state, clearing the mind from any outside thoughts, coming into your space, finding your center, grounding yourself into this moment, allowing yourself to notice each natural breath as they come in and out, feeling the gentle rise and fall of your chest, completely relaxing into this moment. Taking some time here to notice your core muscles or the abdominal muscles, Maybe give them a few light flexes, kind of contracting those muscles in your belly. Becoming more aware of the visceral organs that you hold within your abdominal, those hollow organs like your intestines and your stomach, your liver, your spleen. Being aware of the air traveling in and out of your lungs. Envisioning the air and the oxygen and the nutrients traveling from your lungs through your bloodstream all the way throughout your body, becoming hyper aware of all of your body's physiological mechanisms. Typically, this exercise is practiced on the knees, so as you exhale forcefully through the nose, you're going to tighten and flex those core abdominal muscles. And as you inhale, you're going to let the belly relax. I recommend starting with the breathing aspect to practice. Just practicing the inhales and the exhales through the nose. You want the exhale out of the nose to be forceful, and remembering to keep your inhales and your exhales equal. So you want to be bringing in as much air as you are putting out. Often with this exercise, people can get too wrapped up in the forceful exhale that they're not drawing enough breath in. And that will cause you to hyperventilate, which is not good. So just stay mindful and conscious about the amount of air you are taking in and releasing. Once you have the breathing aspect of this exercise down, you can try flexing the abdominal muscles. If you look at me, that is what I'm doing, a little bit exaggerated so you can really see, but that's the general principle of what we're doing. So as you exhale through the nose, you're gonna flex those core muscles, and as you inhale, you're going to relax the core muscles. Starting out, you're gonna wanna do this slowly, just to get the hang of it. Exhale, flex. Inhale, relax. Exhale, flex. Inhale, relax. And as you get comfortable with this breathing exercise, you can start to increase in pace. Soon, once you get comfortable and you keep practicing this more and more, you can start to do this faster. It's going to become more rhythmic and automatic. The breath of fire is powered from the navel and the solar plexus chakras. The navel is at your umbilicus, or also known as your belly button, and your solar plexus is right in between the belly button and the heart, right in the middle of the ribs. During this breathing exercise, as we exhale, the air is expelled powerfully through the nose, and this is pressing the navel point and the solar plexus back towards the spine, automatically contracting the diaphragm rapidly, and that is stimulating those 2 points. Another point to notice is that throughout this breathing exercise, the chest is relaxed. The emphasis here is not on the lifting and the subsiding of the chest. It's on the contraction of those abdominal muscles. You want to be sure that the rest of your body is relaxed, that you're not holding any tension anywhere, so the muscles on your face are softened, your jaw is unclenched, shoulders relaxed, you're not tightening your arms or your legs. The only thing you're contracting here is the abdominal muscles. Everything else is relaxed. In the event that you start to feel lightheaded, stop the breathing exercise and begin to take some full, deep breaths in and out until you no longer feel lightheaded. And then when you return to the breath of fire breathing exercise, make sure that you are inhaling as much as you are exhaling. You want to be taking in enough oxygen. You don't want to be expelling more air than you are taking in. That's very, very important, because oxygen is the most important thing for our body. That is what fuels our body. That's what fuels all of our body's cells, our brain, and our heart. You want to be making sure that you have that oxygen still flowing through your body completely. Continue this breathing exercise as long as you can. Generally, it's practiced for about 5 to 10 minutes. That can seem like a very long time in the beginning, but as you practice, you will work your way up to that. That is the breath of fire. Sat Nam and Namaste. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. May we be connected through this golden chain of teachers, students, and gurus.